Good morning, everyone. This is your Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, urging you to stay positive in a world that's mostly negative. Hi, this is going to be my second supplemental log. I'm going to label this one log slash hypertension police department because I have proof that these three police departments have put me under unusual duress that has affected my heart rate, and now I have hypertension. Now, let me tell you how I got hypertension. I have never had hypertension. What happened was this year, it started in June. I had got into a car accident in July of last year, and it took me a long time to get the medical treatment because I was transitioning from Louisiana to Texas. Well, a lot of subjects are going to come up, so you got to pay attention because these are related, and I'm going to jump around, so to speak, and you have to pay attention. I got into an accident in July 2016. Lawyer Morris Bart tried to fuck me by changing the accident dates much earlier than it was. And so how the trick works is they put the wrong date, and the date that's in there is what you have to adhere by. In other words, if the accident happened on July the 2nd, but on a report they put April 16, actually they shorten your time limits of 1 year. And this is a trick that you have to pay attention to because I caught it. And basically, I got into the accident in July. The police report says April. And so instead of waiting till July to file the lawsuit, I filed the lawsuit in April. Because even if the accident happened in July, if the officer makes a mistake and make it at April, you have to be in court before April. But there's also other things you have to consider. The 1 year statutory limit, it depends on your circumstances. Like if you were injured and your injuries lasted longer than a year, then they can extend that, but they don't have to. It depends on the judge. And I have Judge Brian Barber right now harassing me. I reported him 4 times to the Judicial Commission. He's still sending different lawyers, and I am affecting his career because he's constantly getting different lawyers in different court sessions to send me court paperwork, even though he's under restraining order. So these Americans are very dishonest, dishonorable, and deceitful. And they're not angry at me because I did anything. They are angry at me because I can read and understand with comprehension. There's a difference. There's a difference, and that you have to understand. And so going back to the hypertension, this is a direct result of using the security of VA and using the police of Fort Worth and using the not really Dallas, but Dallas has jurisdiction over the VA cops that are violating civil rights. And you have to be knowledgeable of where you fit in this world, where your career fits in this world, and where your complaints and resolutions can be settled in this world. If you don't know any of those, you have to know those 3 things. And if you don't know that, you are either spoiled or very blessed, because the world has a lot of moving parts, and a lot of you women get treated so well, you don't have to even bother with the moving parts, even though you outnumber us. That shit has to change. Going back to the hypertension, I have never had hypertension. I got into the accident and I'm in college and I have to carry books. I have to do equipment, and all of this while not being fully treated. All it does is pull my spine out of alignment, And the chiropractor can tell you that anxiety comes with injuries like these. And it's the anxiety that the chiropractor has is a different label from what the VA anxiety is. Because I'm a soldier, if they put anxiety disorders in my file, they're going to find all kind of ways to keep behavioral flags, security restrictions, and even to set you up for the cops to kill you because you have PTSD in your file. I don't think Denton Police Department should have shot those tires out. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. And how the fuck y'all tried to put uh chain links down to flatten the tires and miss? That's kind of fucking hard to miss, because when I was in prison, these guys that was in high speed chases, they go way up a mile or two before you came. I know, because these bank robbers was telling me how they got caught. And what happened was they robbed the bank and they was just flying down the freeway. And how they got caught is that the cops laid down the chain so they can flatten the tires, and that's how they got caught. So how the fuck Denton Police Department fucked that up is a mystery to me. Anyway, I'm thinking about filing civil rights lawsuit because I can prove that this has directly affected my health, and they deserve to be held accountable because I document everything. And I have 3 ways that I beat agencies. I beat every fucking body in administration. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you how I'm winning on this one. The place that I work and donate goods, they have a blood pressure monitoring station, and they make you take this before you start working or donating. And so the last 5 times I came up high, and the only adversarial, well, I had 2 adversarial conditions that contributes to this hypertension. The main one is being constantly harassed by the police illegally. Now, I've used all of my chain of commands, all of the legal options, and they still don't honor it. But I have doctors on my side because the VA doctors ain't shit. And in these small towns, VA and veterans kill themselves right in front the VA hospital. And that's how I know the speakers of the House, Republican Ryan and Ted Cruz and Barack Obama and Bush and Michelle, y'all ain't shit. Y'all no good ass lawyers. You have no morals, no values. And instead of you giving credit, you'll rather try to steal a nigga's skills instead of build your own. Barack Obama is such a poor leader, a sissy, and a degenerate. Well, you can't trust him. He'll make a promise. Soon as you turn around, he'll stab you in the back. Now he's trying to play president, trying to circumvent everything that Donald Trump is doing overseas. Barack Obama is a fucking Luciferian. And it's time for y'all to realize that he, the Clintons, and the Bush and the Queens are all related. And they smother up all the fucking opportunity and make you waddle in the mud while they gloat and overindulge in senseless pleasures. Y'all are fucking pathetic. Y'all better respect me. Because if Kanye West decides to boycott Hollywood, you will not survive my administrative assault backing it up. And you can believe that. And the reason why I win a lot over these dirty ass motherfucking cops is because I got people that help me that are professionals and are smart, like my doctors, my social workers, certain people that I do business with, and like that. Everybody is not trustworthy, and everybody is not trusting. To trust is a choice, just as not to trust is a choice. And the reason why I'm beating these asshole cops is because every time they fuck with me, I go to the hospital because they banned me from my own hospital, and I tell the doctors everything. And so the cops don't like to get in arguments with doctors they'll rather resign. And most of you bitches should resign.